Okay, so welcome to another episode of Critical Weight Theory. And today I was debating if I really wanted to record this episode because it's it's going to be a little bit of a dig at this music video from UNICEF from 2014 where they redo John Lennon's Imagine. So it's a global music video campaign launched by UNICEF to promote children's rights and raise awareness. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. But raise awareness, not a narrowness, but awareness about global issues affecting children. So that all sounds good, right? The project was inspired by John Lennon's iconic song Imagine and was part of UNICEF's 25th anniversary celebration of the Convention on the Rights of the Child. So, why might I critique this? Well, for one thing, John Lennon's Imagine it just doesn't really pair well with a campaign like this. It just doesn't to me. Like that song is it's it just doesn't work well as being part of some sort of celebrity driven campaign, to be honest, because that's really what this video has. It has a bunch of celebrities singing it, and they're, I don't know, it's I'm almost at a loss for words. But anyway, the campaign, invited people worldwide to record their own versions of Imagine using a special app, at least from what I understand. But of course, they only went primarily with the celebrity version, and then they had some children singing along as well. So, basically, it's like it comes across as celebrities basically exploiting the cause of children or something like that. You know what I mean? And they also tried to incorporate Imagine into the movie The Killing Fields, and that just came off all clumsy and awkward too, because it's almost like, if I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Killing Fields. It's actually a very good movie about the genocide in Cambodia. But when that song comes up, it ends up almost, it seems like a mockery of the song Imagine. And that's almost what this ends up feeling like to me. It just seems wrong. Like it seems almost like they're like mocking the song, even though I don't think they are. But it just doesn't, it somehow just doesn't come across as genuine and sincere. And, the singing in a lot of cases here comes across as, like overly conventional pop singing where they're getting overly theatric with it, which of course the original Imagine doesn't exactly do. Like John Lennon's vocals were a little more tastefully done. He held back. He didn't sound like he didn't go like oh. He didn't like drag out his vowels and like show off like he was on American Idol or something like that. You know, I I obviously didn't sing very well there, but you get my point. Like how these so many of these like R&B singers, they just get so into the ability to like elaborate on the single words that they sing, that they go on these like epic tangents. And a lot of people have made fun of that in pop culture. And it's, don't get me wrong, that kind of singing does have its place, but it just doesn't work for me in this song. And the various recordings of the celebrities and a few clips from children were compiled into the global music video. You know what I mean? It's intended to be epic, and I'm sure for some people out there, they do like it. but I just wasn't crazy about it when I watched it. So more specifically, who are the featured artists? There are people. Well, John Lennon is actually featured through archival footage, and you also have Yoko Ono through old clips. But you also have David Guetta. I'm probably mispronouncing his name, but Guetta, Guetta, however it's pronounced. There's Katy Perry, Adam Lambert, Will I Am, Priyanka Chopra, who I'm admittedly not familiar with, and Angelique Kidjo, and a whole bunch of other international artists and influencers, and the clips of the children's choir singing. And I think one of the reasons this song might not sit well with people is that there is a part of Imagine that says to basically imagine there being no religion. And I'm an atheist, don't get me wrong, but when you have like a United Nations campaign and it comes across as if it's like an atheist thing, that's going to sit wrong with people. That might actually hurt your cause, even if it's a valid cause. I'm not, I'm not trying to say that atheism is bad, obviously, because I am one of those things. But it seems like it's irrelevant to the point, and it might turn off supporters for UNICEF. I don't know, and I'm sure that UNICEF has its share of critics. And to me, the use of Imagine kind of cheapens the cause of UNICEF, and also the sort of the cause of John Lennon's Imagine itself. I don't know. It's just a song that really should not be incorporated into any sort of political campaign. It almost defeats the point to do that, sort of in an almost official capacity. But there are UNICEF Goodwill ambassadors who were involved in promoting the campaign, and the track was reimagined by David Guetta, who created a modernized version that incorporated the vocals from all the different people. And it was the initiative aimed to engage people globally, again, in advancing and advocating for children's rights, education, and protection. But they didn't really make that clear in the video either. You know what I mean? I don't think this effort really. I mean, maybe it was effective for some people, but for me, it just I wasn't clear on the purpose of it. Supposedly it allowed everyday people to contribute their voices to a collective version of Imagine, but again, I just see it focusing on celebrities, and it's not so much a united call for a better world as it is like, look at here, there's Katy Perry, and you know, I can't imagine somebody saying about a problem in the world like, this is insane, I can't believe this is happening, is anyone going to do something about this? And like the first answer somebody comes up with is, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather up a bunch of celebrities and they're going to sing a song about it, and they're going to promote themselves in a video, and that's going to be it. I mean, that's obviously not all that UNICEF does, but that's really all the message that I got out of the video. I mean, I don't know how it successfully promoted anything. It got some, maybe it did raise some money. I'm sure it could have, but beyond that, I'm not sure if it really conveyed a message. So I guess it was widely promoted on social media and perhaps played a role in UNICEF's their advocacy or whatever. But I mean, looking at it now, I'm a little bit taken aback by just how it it just seems like a plug for celebrities. And but if you do want to watch it, whether you agree with me or not, you can watch it on UNICEF's official YouTube channel and other platforms. And they've got like a black and white version, I think. They might have a version that's in color. But anyway, that's really all I have to say about it. I People are probably gonna hate this video. I'm sure they'll there's some who are gonna like it, but I just think it misses the mark. I don't think that Imagine really works well as a campaign song of any type. So I think it kind of it cheapens it. It should kind of stand on its own and be more of a deeply personal thing for people to listen to. So anyway, that's all I got to say about it. I'm sure some of you will disagree with what I've said, but oh well, whatever. Have a good day.